Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Day 34 today. Wait. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today, on day 34, we're preparing for the Horde. Get everything topped off. Boy, that looks fancy. Look at all that fanciness there with those lights. We're going to get everything topped off, and still 15 minutes on that. I think I did that on the part of the episode that I didn't record last time that got turned off. My recorder turned off, I was telling you. And see what our iron is looking like here. Steel, another 100 there. Yeah, so we're going to get a lot of that going before long. More cement. 2 more thousand. Let's get this stone. Boy, I'm hooked on mining, you know. It's probably one of my favorite things to do. I want to go back to the desert and I want to mine over there, but I'll spare you all maybe some of this episode, but I do want to get back to it. I do want to get some more iron and stone for sure. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't grab enough stone here. Whoops. Now, there we go. Another 2 grand going there. What does that put us up to? 3, 6, 7,000, 8,000, 9. We'll have 10,000 concrete mix. We'll probably make ourselves some rebar. We have 217. I want to get to a point to where I am sure that when I go to another location, I can just plop down a base and go with it. We could make some more repair kits while we're here. Let's see, we need forged iron. Tell you what, let's stop production on steel momentarily. And let's make ourselves, I don't know, 26 more forged iron. So 50 seconds, that's not long. We'll take the little bit of forged iron we have here. Let's look at what it takes. One more time. I should know all of this by heart now. So just one of each. So we're only going to have 18 duct tape. Well, we could make glue. We need glue. Let's take some of these bones. Oh, that's what we can do right now. I've been talking about it for a while. 226 jars. Heck, let's just craft them, you know. Let's put all of our supplies we're going to use for making repair kits in there. Move those down here. So day 31, there's an airdrop. 31, we looted 29 on that working stiff. So we're probably good today to go back to that one. But 31, well, there's the airdrop right there. We looted this working stiff over here. Something else we could do is we could ride around on the mini bike. I started this direction, but you know, I didn't go all the way. So what we can do is we can get our jars and load them up on the mini bike and take off that direction. Let me eat and drink real quick. Boy, we're almost completely dehydrated there. Drinking a little bit of my tea here, my hot tea with lemon and honey. It's good stuff. 62. So there's 4 minutes left. I could take some steel and top off. Yeah, we'll do that the day of the Horde. That'll give us something to do the day of the Horde, because as it stands, you know, we'll be those things will get beat on more before the horde actually hits us. So make sure there's nothing. Well, we can make ourselves a spike club. Since we have more forged iron making, and we'll get even more than that going. Oh, we need 20. That's why I can't make it. How much forged iron could we make? 184. Let's make 100 just to have it on hand. I mean, we need it for these spike clubs anyway, so. Screamer up there. We'll just make one right now. Now there she comes. Oh, she saw me. Oh, woe is me. Hello, Mr. Doggy. I'm gonna get you with the knife. Now what? He's doing a little happy pant as he was dying. Go ahead and scream it up. So I could get fancy and put some nice little lighting like we did over there around the pit here. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to use this base as a resource cooler. And, boy, that hunting knife has some range. You see how far away I hit that guy? It was like 3 spikes away I hit him. Yeah, I'm absolutely transitioning to the machete as soon as I find one. I guess we could go over to the vendor, since we talked about that for a while now as well. We could go over to the vendor today, ride over there instead of riding up north. We ride our way over to the vendor, see what he has for sale. Old Joe Bob. Yeah, we need a new hunting knife as well. So we need to take that forged iron and make ourselves a new hunting knife. But hopefully old Joe Bob will have a decent quality hunting knife or a machete that we can get for a discounted price, which is most likely not going to happen. But so we also did have a, let's just go out and sort this stuff out. Let's do that. Let's go to the vendor and see what he has to offer. We'll scrap this. We're going to take our military fiber, gold, raw diamond. We'll take all the money that we have. We're going to scrap you. We're going to scrap you. Put the rotting flesh in here. So we have a decent amount of that to... we're going to get our forged iron and make a... What did that do? Is it still in here? Let's make a hunting knife. Craft that. Put that back. Combine our clubs here. Put this up there in case we do somehow need tallow someday. Spikes, wooden spikes. I probably want to take a couple of those just in case we encounter some dogs. We'll take a couple thousand gas to refuel the mini bike. So we have some empty storage up there that we don't really, we're not doing anything with. Now what did I do? Oh, there they are right there. Gosh, what an awful place to put those. We're going to put them right back there again. So, cloth goes here for now. we mostly need glue. We're going to take our jars and perhaps come across some water somewhere. Fill those up. We'll combine our knives. Put our iron in there. All right. Now let's go. One thing I'll come across water while I'm out there more than likely. If we get caught out at nighttime, we had the mini bike, you know, we can outrun the zombies, so I'm not too concerned about that. A little bit of gas left over. So this is quite the ride. I probably should have done this beginning of the day. Not a big deal. We'll make it over there. Hopefully we get there before he closes. I'm not quite sure the time the vendor closes because I don't really use him much. But my guess is that he doesn't close till, you know, somewhere around the 10 o'clock mark. I hope. Whoa, make that turn. All right. Make sure, triple sure. Okay. We did pass that airdrop as well back there. It's not a big deal. It's not a lot we need out of the airdrops at this point other than first aid kits, you know, absolutely need those. But I don't think there are any schematics. I was just about to call them patterns. I don't think there are any schematics that we need at this point that we don't already have. Spike Club and the auger and the gas, you know, those kind of things. It's really all I care to have. Nail gun. Now that you have to, you know, put the parts together for it, of course. So as long as we keep pedal to the metal and don't get sidetracked or stopped, we should be there before he closes. It just kind of depends on what the terrain looks like between here and there. My hope is that we get over there and discover a whole new town. A whole new town. And then we can have some more stores to loot. Hopefully another working stiff. Get those auger parts and blades upgraded. Maybe a better nail gun. I haven't really noticed a huge difference in, on the server I have a 600 nail gun. But between that and using this one, I don't notice much of a difference in the speed or anything like that in which it repairs. So I don't know if there's a huge difference yet. Maybe they're going to implement that. But, you know, an actual resource cost or something like that with a lesser quality nail gun versus the higher quality one. But as it stands, the one that I have now, which is you know, 300 or whatever quality it is versus the 600 on the server, it's not a big difference between those two. Gosh, I need to take those stones out of the road or do a better job of driving. Man, you'd think there was something more than just tea in this cup the way I'm weaving and bobbing. There's a dog still lying on the road dead from where we killed him with the spikes a long time ago. Those things don't despawn like they used to. We'll leave him there, and maybe that'll keep the new dog from taking his place. That would take his place. So when I get up here to the fork in the road right here, I'm going to stop. I'm going to jump off my bike, take a look at the map. So I do need to go into the hub city, and then, boy, we have a long ride here. This road to the left is actually, I bet you, the way you go to get there. I bet you this is the way. We'll take it. I mean, if we have to ride all night, you know, we have plenty of gas, and it's not a big deal. Sorry, I got the episodes kind of screwy with the one episode not recording properly, and having to start more than halfway through a day. So my cycle's a little off. I need to be careful so that with this hour maximum recording time, that I have plenty of time to record the entire horde and I don't have to stop in the middle and splice a video together or something. So what do we have? Looks like we are not going the right direction. So tell you what we're going to do. We are going to just take the terrain. We're going to head straight towards... Oh, what am I doing going the wrong way? We're going to head straight towards the... There's another town over there in front of us. Is that a wasteland town? Maybe we can just go up here. Okay, no, it's not. It's just a regular little town. Be pretty cool if there were a working stiff here, though. Doesn't look like much of a town. Boy, I'm looking all around. I'm telling you, there's something more in this cup than just my tea. Try to see if I catch any stores out of the corner of my eye. Looks like a passing gas over there or something. So let's look and see. Okay, now we're heading the direction. So northwest is the direction we need to head towards to get to that vendor. And it actually looks like we might not make it there in time, but at least we'll have the path cleared out to get there if, in fact, we don't make it there in time. So I'm just going to stick to this path, this route. Boy, everything that I can run into, I'm running into. Ran into a little cactus. I should absolutely just obliterate that thing riding this bike at 40 miles per hour. So it looks like we're heading in that direction. Looks like coal above the ground there. We could nip away at that if we had more time. Are we getting back into wasteland? Gosh, I do... Oh, okay, this is burnt. That's not quite as bad as the wasteland. At least we can kind of avoid the fires. They're not going to kill us in one shot if we run over one. But there absolutely has to be a better way of getting to this vendor than the way I'm going now. Be careful I don't drive off the side of a mountain like that one. Destroy my bike. So there's a lot of water right there. That's not very promising. We may be on the wrong side of this. Let's see how far it goes. Surely it doesn't go. Oh man, look at how far that goes. Let's jump off the bike and see. So the vendor is right there. Too far to drive. Time to probably get old school here with it and make sure I have all the parts in my inventory. We'll just skip across the water here from island to island. We get together, get on the other side, then we'll put it back together. And we'll find our way back the proper way, perhaps on the way back. But all of this talk about coming to the vendor, I really wanted to get over and see where it's located. As it seemed like it was so far away. And my guess is that, okay, so we can put the bike back together now. My guess is that there's a little town or a settlement or something close by where that is located. Let's put her all back together. Hopefully I didn't have anything in that basket. I don't believe that I did. Oh no, look, I put it back together and I might actually need to... No, okay, we can get across right there. Okay, so... Let's see the entrance here. Okay, he's still open. Nice. Woo! Barely made it in there in time. Talk to old Trader Joe Bob. What is his name? Trader Joel.
Anything you like?
Well, I don't know. I don't rightfully know. I'd like to have a machete, sir. It does not look like you have one. So what can we sell this for? So we have 11,000 tokens. I don't think there is anything. Yeah, he has no machete. Boy, those repair kits are expensive. Look at that. One of them. It's $541. No. Nothing here worth having. Just take a. Could buy the tasting and brewing. Of course, beer is not going to be useful until the next patch. Why, you can buy 50 oil shale for only 14. That's a kind of a bargain. Maybe not, but resources, that's what we were looking through there. Decor, miscellaneous. Nice little flashlight there. It's purple. Nothing that I want here, though. I assumed that there would be nothing that I would want. Let's look at the books. Nothing there. Chemicals. Nope. Nope. We'll find better sniper rifle parts than that eventually. SWAT helmet. I don't use anything but the mining helmet. So, kind of a dry run this time, but hey, we know where he's at now. And we are going to try to find a better route to get to this gentleman. Apologize about calling him Joe Bob when his name is actually Joel. I don't think Joel Unique would be very happy of me making fun of his little guy like that. So let me check the map one more time. Looks like if we go up to the north, we can get back on track, and hopefully there's a little house right there. I can take over the house next to the vendor. Where we're at over there is a great location. I mean, I wish it were just a bit closer, a tad closer to the... Let's see if we can make it up this hill. Get on up the hill. Go. Oh. I wish it were a little bit closer to the hub. But it's fine. It is what it is. Oh, little town. Let's see where we're at here. Hub is to the east. Let's kind of ride around a little bit, make sure we don't find a working stiff here quickly. It's almost 2200, so we're not going to be able to play around too much. It's very foggy, I know that. It's hard to see. Police station. Boy, this is a large town. This is almost as large as Deersville. Oh, not good there. All those zombies. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Piggy. You just happened to get into my turn radius there. So let's take a look at it now. It's decent size, it's nothing to write home about, but it's worth coming back and taking a look at. Now let's see if we can go directly across here to the hub city. Oh, we're gonna slow down a little bit here. It's so foggy, it's hard to see off in a distance. I kind of like the new weather effects and all, but that's a really extreme military base. Ooh, back up, back up, back up. There are going to be landmines everywhere around that thing. I don't mess around those military bases very often. There's more than likely nothing in there of value, except for getting yourself killed. Oh! Oh! That is awful what I just did. It was hard to see. I thought I was just going down a mountain. We're going to probably die, ladies and gentlemen. Are we undetected? We have to talk very quiet right now so the zombies don't hear us. It would be pretty cool, you know, if that were a thing, like you put your headset on, your microphone, and if the zombies heard your voice, they would come at you. So let me... water all around there. Oops. It's cool though, you know, this is something that we needed to do. We needed to go out and explore and see what else is out there, other towns, absolutely figure out where that vendor was at. I think we're actually going the opposite. No, we're going right, we're going right. Find all of this stuff out, you know, and oh, chicken, I couldn't see you. It's foggy. I'm sorry. I'm drinking some spiked tea and driving in the fog. Very dangerous. Looks like an end right there, so we'll make a turn back around this way. Assess where we're at again, so we still need to keep going south. Okay, now we're on the right path. I'm panicking that I'm gonna run into water now. I heard the zombie and then I saw what looked to be water. I wonder if there are any zombies around. Jump off and get our water filled up real quick. The ride back home. So we're going to come into that hub city and need to hang a right. So we're pretty much going to drive all night, all through the night. We'll be getting back home at around maybe 3 a.m., something like that. Since we've been doing all of this driving around, I think what I'm going to do... Oh, that's a feral. I think I'm going to... Of course, it doesn't really matter. They run at day or night now, so it's just as challenging either way. But I think I'm going to go take a look at this forest biome that's close by. So we need to go up and hang a right. Let's see how we're doing on gas. Oh, 80% gas. We have plenty of gas. We'll take a look at this forest biome and where exactly it extends to. If it's just a very small, that's pretty neat right there. It'd be cool if they had like freeways in the game. See how far it goes out. Maybe it's just this one little piece. Of course, there's a snow biome too, and I enjoy the snow biomes as well. You notice on a few of my builds, I build those things in the snow, especially the castle builds I enjoy in the snow. So here it is. Here's the forest area. Let's see where it extends to and what lies beyond. Is there water right there? Yeah, water right there. So we have a water source for filling up our jars. Oh yeah, so there's plenty of forest back behind. This is the ideal area right here. We could come over here, build a base in this general vicinity, and be close enough to get the spawn from the hub, but have the mining of the forest biome, and that's what we're going to do. Where does that road go if we branch off there to the left? Someplace that we haven't been, so won't worry about that. But once you get the mini bike, this is one way you can spend your evenings if you don't have anything to do in your base. Of course, we could be mining right now, is most likely what I would typically be doing instead of riding around. But you can hop on your mini bike and absolutely go and check out what's out there, because zombies can't affect you on your mini bike as long as you don't get caught up on something or run into the water like I did and have to get off and take it apart. There is a crack a book. If it weren't nighttime, we'd stop by there and go through it. But like I said, the schematics are, once you get several of the key schematics, I'm sure I'm missing a couple, but they are very important to me. I think we had just recently looted all of that. Yeah. Day 31, we were over here, and I was pretty sure I stopped by the passing gas as well. And the shotgun messiahs, let's see, their road is right there. Okay. So that was a pretty neat little trip. We found the vendor. Tomorrow's episode, we'll top off the base. There's not a lot to be done there. And then we will maybe go out and get this treasure, get a couple airdrops, some things like that. And yeah, and then the horde will be upon us, because we're going to end this episode, let's see, in about 10 minutes from now. So it'll be sometime, late morning or so. And we won't even have a full day before the horde arrives. Whoa. Doggy. Yeah, dogs can be quite menacing at times. They they are relentless, and pretty much if they touch you, they're going to cut you. If they touch you, they cut you. This is a pretty good ride here. I said 3 a.m. before we got home. Make sure we're still on track. Yeah, we're still on track. I said 3 a.m. before we got home, and it sure enough is going to be around 3 a.m. or later before we get back home. That was a long ride. I knew it was going to be, though, looking at the 3.6 kilometers away and all these roads and twists and turns, and I took that direct route and then ran into the issue with the water blocking us off. So, but we do have a more direct route now, finding our way back to the hub city the way we did. So it'll be easier next trip to the vendor. I don't know how often. Maybe I'm going to probably be so many episodes ahead by the time you can answer me, but maybe someone can answer how often the vendor restocks. Is it every day? Is it once every 7 days? Or how often does he restock? I need to figure that out. I think I read somewhere where it was once a week, but maybe I'm wrong there. Maybe it's once every day that he restocks. We probably won't bother going back there again until, maybe the day before the next 7-day horde if we don't have a large project going on or something by then. Oh, wait a minute. Am I going right? Yeah, okay. What is that light? See that? Do not know what that was. Because we don't have any lights on our base, or I'd say, oh, that's probably just the light from the base coming up there. All right. It's a pretty neat little trip there. Get in the base and I'm going to open up the map and see exactly where we went and what we did. So we left here and took this roundabout way. We found a town here. I believe there's a town up here too. So we found a town there, town there. There's a town on every side. This town over here looks similar to the one we're in. Which leads me to believe that there is more than likely some type of store here that I just didn't uncover. It was foggy and I was just worried about getting back. So we can go to the hub city now. We can follow this road here and bam, straight shot right over to this next city over. The one thing I did not do was mark the vendor. So right there is where it's going to be, right? Pretty sure that's the vendor. We'll just put a little quick save on him. So that would be the quickest route. Maybe there's somewhere in here you can go straight across, but just to be safe, we can take the road. It won't take that much longer. So it is 4 a.m. now. Let's take a look at our forges. So we are going to have plenty of steel. Let's get this boiled water kicking. All right. We can top off our forges like so. 238 there. Boom. And we'll put our little Duke coins back in here. So, figure out what we're going to do. We could do a multitude of things. I say go get this airdrop. Where is the treasure? The treasure's out in the desert. So we can take this corner, bam, go straight out to it. But this time I should take, I guess the shovel was easy enough. Let's look at our shovel quality. Shovel quality is actually okay. Can't make a steel shovel in our inventory, I don't believe, so get one of these going. We could make ourselves a better crossbow. That's something that we could do before we leave. We need leather. We need forged iron for sure. We're going to have to make some more forged iron. Did I make some in here? Yeah, I did. Okay, 100. I was pretty sure I did. So we need duct tape. which is something that we're going to be able to make soon a decent amount of, because right now we need bones, lots of bones. Them bones. Oh, that thing is full again too. Goodness. So we're starting to get a lot of little things going on just like that. You know, you have your fuel is sitting there. Everything's waiting for you to clear out. We have a beaker, so glue, bottled water. Only thing we're missing in here is that, and bam, 45 glue, just like that. So now let's get our duct tape out so we can make our crossbow. So we do need glue as well, yeah. It changed up the recipe on me a little bit there since Alpha 14, and I'm still getting used to that. What I used to know is not the same as what things are now. Steel shovel. Combine those. I'm going to replace it there. We'll actually combine those crossbows and the workbench as well. And I probably could do some more steel crossbow bolts, but we're not going to worry about that now. We're going to jump on the mini bike. Let's grab ourselves a little bit more gas here to top off the mini bike. We don't, yeah, probably need to eat. Haven't eaten or had anything to drink in quite some time. We're pretty good on that, but we'll do it anyway just to get the wellness up. Gonna need to go get some more goldenrod at some point. There was a plains biome that we went through. Of course, everything is easy once you get the mini bike. You can just shoot around everywhere and pick up all the things that you need. Top off the old mini bike there. 68% should be enough to get us. So we'll grab, yeah, instead of taking the corner route, we'll just stop off right there first. Get that airdrop. And then we'll head on over and dig that treasure up. Don't think there's a big drop off. There's some goldenrods, right? Oh, there it is too. So we're gonna scrap that. Read that. Okay, so let's get our bearings here about us. We're actually headed directly for it. If we turn a little bit more southwest. Ooh, that's a big drop. Hug that mountain. Probably pick up some yucca and make a little juice out of that. So it's over kind of by our house that we used to mine out of. That's nice. There's a screamer just standing around by our house where we were using that auger. I think we left a good many zombies over there. Hopefully they didn't destroy it too much. If they did, not a big deal. You know, we just used that little hole in the ground for mining. It's getting pretty close now. There it is. All right, so let's do this number here. did before. Wait a minute now. We must be right on the outskirts of... There we go. Now let's go south. I'm sure you all are going to tell me, hey, there's a much better way of doing that. This isn't really, these treasures, something that I'm kind of new at. I don't spend a lot of time digging up treasures. Just thought it'd be a kind of cool thing to do on the video for the episode. I know I could give some points to... It's actually more along the lines around somewhere in there. I could give some points to treasure hunting. I've never given points to that. Maybe one time when it first was available. We'll give a point to it and see if that condenses the little search area here just a little bit. So it did just a small bit, maybe a couple blocks worth. So we're just going to start digging. You know, heck, we need the sand anyway and the stone. It's not going to hurt us just to dig out a large area. I should have brought the auger, but the reason I didn't is I worried about the attracting a screamer using that auger and then having to fight a horde off while we're digging for this. I just kind of wanted to get it and go. So we'll dig over till it doesn't blink anymore. I'm about like Bad Buck doesn't cave in a lot of things, and at this point in the game, when I'm not creating some mega structure, I don't like wasting resources, so I try not to cave this in if I can help it. Try to get each and every resource that's here in front of us. Because it used to be, you know, you could cave things in and scoop up everything really fast, and you can't do that anymore. You don't get it anymore. It disappears. Would have been so much faster with the auger, but like I said, not really, because what's going to happen is you're over here digging, and you might get this cleared out faster, but there it is right there, nice. But the zombies are going to overwhelm you. So we did get some decent stuff out of that. I guess it's kind of worth, you know, coming over here and doing. So it is 47 minutes in the episode. Let's go over here. Did I do that right? Yeah, okay. So we need to turn a little bit more to the southeast. I want to head to the biome right by the city there. Let's see, can we make it up the mountain? Get up that mountain there, sir. Yeah, I don't know if they changed the goldenrod, the production of the goldenrod or not. As far as your seed, if you plant it, do you get more than, is it just more than a 1-1 ratio? I don't know if they changed that up or not. But this is a great biome to get it. You know, as you can see, it's everywhere, of course, in the desert or the forest as well. But well, there's that rain again. It sounds like an airplane or something coming through my headset. I don't know if you all can hear that. If you listen to my videos through a headset, GG to you. That is absolutely the way to do it. But if not, you're more than likely not going to hear this droning sound that I am listening to right now. And probably GG to you for that, because that's really annoying. I kind of wish I could turn that off. But okay, so that's good for now. Let's shoot over to this passing gas. Oh, don't want that. Want that and that. Let's run into the back here real quick. I can't remember if it was a working stiff crate or a gas pump or just a dumpster. You know what? I think we can loot this again. Let's run up in here and see. What's in our inventory that we can get rid of here? Not much. We can put, oh. Yeah, nice. Some fertilizer. You know how valuable... Ooh, green nail gun parts. You know how valuable the fertilizer is. You saw it cost... or it takes like 45 minutes just to make a handful of that stuff, so... So, no auger parts. Just really hoping to get an upgrade for my auger parts and blade, maybe a new blade. But we can absolutely upgrade the blade on our own. The parts we cannot. So I'm going to get back to the base. We'll call this episode. We'll wrap it up. And then next episode, what we will do is we will jump on repairing our base. I'm going to park my mini bike down here out of the way, so in case the horde comes through, comes through here. Let's scrap some of this stuff. They won't destroy my mini bike. We'll get our spikes replaced. We'll get our steel pillars and log spikes repaired. And we'll be ready for that 35-day horde. I did bump the spawn up to high, so we should see a considerable amount more. Boy, we had nails right there, and I think I made some earlier in an earlier episode. We should see a considerable amount more zombies in the upcoming hordes. Be interesting to find out how many more. So fertilizer goes up here. Put the goldenrod there as well. Well, we'll put that over in the water container. So we have 24 goldenrod now. Put our antibiotics there. Start scrapping some more of this stuff. Get our sand here. stone. I think we ran out of wood. Yep, we sure did. That's another screamer. Get some more wood going. And just to add to the excitement, we'll probably leave our forges going during the horde. That way we might get a screamer horde on top of the regular horde. There she goes. Nice. Little green nail gun now. That's nice. Oh, there's a cop. Need to take care of this guy. Boy, I've hit the pillar 3 times now. It's gonna blow. Okay, that's a good test. He did blow. I want to see exactly what he did damage-wise underneath to the quarter pillars, and if in fact that damage bled through the spikes down to the quarter pillars. So it's going to be I'm going to check that out. We're really close to running out of time on this episode here, but that is something I want to see. I'm going to take the nail gun and wave it around here a little bit and see what kind of damage he did with that explosion. I know the steel stands up a lot better than the concrete. It's like they have a bonus or something on their damage to concrete. So it doesn't look like he did a terrible amount of damage to anything. So we'll go with it. No, did 0 damage. So the spikes actually absorbed the damage for the quarter blocks underneath there. Good to know. That was something I was curious about, because at one point when that one cop blew up, some of those quarter pillars, I thought one had taken some damage or a couple had taken damage. So I was curious as to if, you know, that was a thing or if I had hit it or something, but it is not. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, once again for hanging in here. Another episode in the books. Tomorrow we take on the 35-day horde. Should be a good one. Difficulty and spawn has been bumped up for this 35-day horde, so we should have our hands full. Thank you, and I'll see you then.